some. Child, what's going on? What is going on? I wasn't even gonna go live today. I was just chilling, minding my business. That was the goal for today. I ain't had no expectations. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh. Well, I guess that plan didn't work. Oh, I might have said it on the wrong one. Hold on. My bad. put it on the right one? I don't even know. But I guess her plan unfolded so fast already. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Pitiful, pitiful, and predictable. Anyway, I don't want soda today. I'm just chilling. I'm ready to go lay down in a minute for real. I just want to pop in here because I'm about to pop right back out. That lady lying and trolling with a million kids. This is wild. I don't know. What's that? It just don't make no sense. I don't understand why people do all that. But I'm ready to go have me a nice cold beverage and get some rest. That's it, and that's pretty much all. Um, you know what? I do need to check see if I got that other email back because I got something I gotta work on. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't get no message back for that, so maybe tomorrow. But anywho, hey Shonda, what's going on, girl? I'm just sitting here, just chilling. I really didn't even plan on going live today. I was like, you know what? Bump it. Hit the button, girl. Hit the button. Oh Lord. I said, child, I'm just, chilling and minding my business. Um, no sewing was done today, honey. I ain't, no, I'm not doing that today. Um, I want to say I finished all the ones that I was working on. I did get something new that came through, but I'm trying to iron out the details before I get started on that. But other than that, just trying to mind my business, girl. Just child, nothing will that escalated quickly with Peach. She lying. And then she just put up a video. I mean, just put up a picture of some food that was cooked for her family. I don't believe for 1 second. Like I said, she was sitting around strategizing. She threw a little story out there. She thought some, wanted to see, what some, people reactions would be. She thought people wasn't gonna be able to pick up what she was putting down. And she put up a picture of hold on. She put a picture of her belly. Hold on, it's a picture of her belly. and it had the little you know how like when you in labor and delivery and you getting the the little monitors or whatever put on you. So this is the first picture she put up. Girl, and Mike ain't worth a dime. Let me tell you, Mike was in there super chatting, saying some of the craziest stuff. One of the things he said is she looked like, what the fuck he said about her stretch marks? He said they looked like lightning bolts or something like that. He put hashtag something else that was correct, thunder thighs. I said, you know what? We're going to take his phone. And so this was the other picture. And it was one bed over there, girl. One bed. No staff around. Just that one bed. Girl. So in the midst of the pictures being dropped, Mo jumped on the line. Girl, when I tell you that live was so funny. But the crazy thing is, it's like, when a culmination of people that have watched her for a long time. No, let me show you the picture after that. Okay, so then she had this picture posted around the same time. Girl, that is not no new picture of her Wood. Girl, Wood looked like he was young. Um, he don't even look like that was like before all his troubles began. You know what I'm saying? And so within the last 30 minutes, this was she posted. Her dinner and her husband's plate that she cooked. I don't know what this is. I guess it's jerk chicken, rice and vegetables, cabbage, and mac and cheese. That look like corn. The mac and cheese look like this cornbread at the top. Anyway, so yeah, so she pulling on stunts. But the funny thing, the other day I was on live. Who was I talking to? And before I got off the live, it might have been Reba. Before I got off the live, or at some point in time, I was talking to her, and some told me to go to Amazon because I kept hearing people talk about Amazon. Amazon. I was like, they got bellies on Amazon. And I said, you know what, girl, they got everything. So I started. This was a couple of days ago. So I started scrolling. I was like, what use would a person have for an Amazon belly? And then I ain't trying to be funny. Like coincidentally, that it was a pregnancy storyline that crept up after E. Kane was talking about pregnancy. Next thing you know, she pregnant again for the 50-11th time. And here we go. Back at square one again. So I don't know what to believe. Honestly, I really don't even care. Cause them her problems, not mine. They do sell everything. And the crazy thing is, I was floored when I started looking at the different. I was like, people buying this. And a lot of people they make jokes and say that the what's the name is leaning one day and then it don't look the other day. So I don't know what to believe. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just glad I ain't got to take care of it. That's what I do know. It ain't my baby. It ain't my problem. Babies or whatever. And it's just crazy. Oh, and then this was an interesting thing that came up. Who asked this? Michelle asked that question over on the live. That was a good question. She said, when was the last time Diddy been to a birth? And I was like, because you think about it, after a while, she just had so many of them, and he had to, be at the house with the kids and stuff until her folks came around. And so, that picture looked very old, outdated. It looked like one of her, many, many, many pregnancies ago, because she done had a lot of them, a lot of babies. I don't know what's wrong with these folks. I don't know. Shonda, I done had to I done had to cut some people kids out today. It was so crazy because yesterday I was I think I was in the kitchen cleaning some chicken or something, and I didn't know that my bell, like, the ring thing, you can press the button. Nobody knocked. So they went and pressed the button. And it was a lot of kids. It was like six of them. It was like two in front of my door. Hey, Reba. It was like two in front of my door. It was like two on the stairs and a couple little kids down. And I was like, well, why they? But this is the crazy thing. I guess it was just meant for me to see, because I told you sometimes things happen just for me to see it. And I know they be ripping and running and doing what they want to do, cussing and carrying on. I don't hardly see no parents, none of that, right? Matter of fact, it's dark at like 7 o'clock. I'm looking around, they still outside playing. It's 7:31. I said they supposed to be in there eating, washing their ass, and going to bed. Honey, they out there kicking the ball in the field, out there just living their life. I said, I don't know where their mamas and daddies at. Okay, whatever. So today, they spent the block and both their asses back to my door. This time, I was sitting down and I seen that I heard my phone go off. So I hit the button and I cussed their ass out. I said, get the hell away from my door. I said, don't bring your ass back to my door. I I was yelling too, girl. It was so funny. I was yelling there because it was funny, because before that, he was barking crazy. Oh, girl, he was cutting up. I said, well, what the hell was you barking when them niggas was up, knocking on my door yesterday? You didn't say a word. Anyway, so he going off. I guess he's showing off work, because I had gave him some turkey rice and some potatoes. No, not potatoes, carrots earlier. So girl, he had him a good meal. So he get a little, extra when he had a good meal, child. So and that's when I hit the button on my phone and just start cussing their ass out. I said, I said, go play with your mammy. I said, you need to be at home going to go get you a goddamn book. Go find you something else to do. Find you some safe shit to do. Don't bring your ass back to my girl. I cussed the motherfuckers out, cause they back. Like, why the fuck would you come back to my door the second day? And then it wasn't even like, the crazy part was, they couldn't have been, ding dong ditching, but we called it in knocking. This is very dope. Keep up the great work, mama. You already know. Thank you. It's Stunner Baby. Yes. But I was like, who the hell? Like, what is wrong? Like, where is your parents? Why? Like, and I'm gonna say, this isn't the first time this happened. Prior to that, it was some other kids that did that too. But that was a different set of kids. They was way worse than these like kids. But these kids got some stuff going on with them too. But this other little girl, and I still got the video. I told you I don't tell no story if I ain't got no documentation. That little girl was talking cash shit in front of my door. Now, mind you, I think they had knocked on my door before or something. And I probably had been cussed them out. They spent the block. And she proceeded to talk shit about me to the other little girl But they was both pushing each other like, you knock, you knock, you knock. I was like, y'all ain't got shit else to do but play on motherfuckers' doors. Y'all, I told, oh, and also I told them, y'all keep fucking with me, y'all mama gonna be outside because bitches getting cold. I don't play with no motherfucking battered children. That ain't my job. I don't work for no schools. I don't work for no after school programs. I don't run no type of basketball charities or nothing like that. But needless to say, a lot of them kids that was this is I'm gonna tell you something. It sounds harsh, but listen, we are in 2024. It's so many people that won't even let their kids do a slumber party. You don't know who live next to you, down the street from you, upstairs from you. They mamas ain't taught them nothing about stranger danger. I mean, for real, like I'm being honest, cause the not this group of kids, but the one in the past, she was like, "Oh, it ain't nothing she can do to us. She can't what she said? What's she gonna do? Grab us and take us in the house? I could have, but you got all this mouth." I was like, "Oh my god, what is wrong with this little girl?" I mean, she was talking shit. Girl, they built different, but I'm built for it tough. They better find something to fucking do. Because see, at first, this morning, my goal, I was gonna send an email to the office because I wasn't gonna just go over there and show them the video. I was gonna send them a fucking email because you're not gonna say I'm lying. I'm about to start leaving paper trail. I always like leave a good paper trail, and I understand that they can't tell people what to do with their children. And there's so many new kids, I don't know who they belong to. And I'm not going to look for nobody. All I can do is tell them to leave me the fuck alone. We don't have nothing in common. I don't be out there with your mama. We don't like, don't nobody, you know what I'm saying? You don't nobody go to school together over here. It's none of that. So you should not even be knocking on my door. Like it's nothing you should be knocking on my door for. This is how I know they was just knocking on people's doors to see if people was gonna answer. I guess to see who was home and what. And see, that's another thing I don't play around with because I already explained to you what happened previously, right? And I told you the story about the little boy that used to be around here. He was like 7 or 8 years old, and he would be walking around with crowbars. Hand to the man, he would hide the crowbar behind the building that he stayed in. I've seen him. I used to see. He don't live out here no more. I used to see him go back there with the other little boy, and I don't know if they was, working together or child they was on duty together. But I guess he was showing him the ropes too. So they would go back there and get the little crowbars and child and, you know, walk around. But I ain't about to. I was like, maybe I look nice when they see me, but don't like. That's the thing. Like they don't even have any concept of boundaries. Like it's a difference if you walk up to an adult, if you see them out walking around or something like that. But to just walk up to somebody's door that you don't know, this some different stuff going on here. This ain't right, child. I don't know. Something in the water. But anyway, girl, let me see if I can pull it. Y'all want to hear me cuss them out? Let me pull the video up. I went the hell off on them. Because I'm like, okay, the first time I was cleaning my chicken, I ain't see y'all. I let it slide. But you came back again? Girl, it was a little boy and a little girl came up there together.
Hi, we'll be right there.
You can hear him barking. Get the hell away from my door and stop knocking on my goddamn door. Get the hell out before I get your mama put the fuck out. Go find you somebody to play with now. The second time y'all that came playing on my motherfucking door. Find something to goddamn do. Go. I don't be playing with nobody's children. Here's the other day. Girl, they play too much. The other day, a 7 and 9-year-old got taken into custody throwing rocks off bridges on what? Busted that. Girl, they done broke my fucking windshield before I here too. One man hospitalized, glass shattered in his face. That's what I'm saying. And it's sad because, you know, I was waiting for somebody, mama, to come to my motherfucking door. Because first of all, you can't tell me how to handle your fucking child and they come to fuck with me and I'm minding my motherfucking business. Mine don't be knocking on no motherfucking body door. They don't be bothering nobody. So we not the same, for one. For two, I see, them. They don't have enough to do, so they gonna get in trouble. But yeah, girl, yes, 7, 8, 9, little criminals. Yes, little criminals. And child, you seen they got the fuck on. I'm gonna show you what they did the day before. Cause I didn't hear that one. I was, like I said, I was in the kitchen cleaning my chicken. And I said, so y'all ain't got nothing. Let me go ahead and download it before I forget. Let me download this right quick before I forget. Girl, them kids bad as hell. God. But no, like, you gotta do, like, it's sad. Like, why am I teaching your children's lessons? And they around here just doing all kinds of shit. Where's they mamas? And then I'm gonna tell you something. It was so funny. The little kids, they used to be like, "Oh, that lady mean. She's mean." That lady can tell you something to potentially save your damn life. Cause everybody ain't nice.
Hi, we'll be right there.
Oh, he was barking. There are cars over there, so you know who I am. Then they talking about nigga knocking. Look at him. Look at this shit. This was yesterday. Girl, that's what I see. Why the parents? I hope they bought. Girl, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to them. It would take for their parents to have consequences for them to get mad, i.e., getting put out or getting a notice or some type of. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of that you can tell because that what. I mean, kids just be getting snatched up and all kinds of stuff go on. But that tell you right, that just show you right there. Let me download that one too before I forget. So I can already have it saved in my phone. I might just go and show it to him. Cause the lady, she gonna be like, what? I'm like, girl, I don't even know these motherfucking kids. I don't know these people. I don't say nothing to nobody. I be minding my business. I do. I be here sewing. Girl. Then when I go outside, I try to hurry and get back inside. That's probably a combination of kids. It's probably just not one person kids. But the crazy thing is, I know it's definitely nobody kids in this building right here because oh, and then the one that is still down there, one of the little girls, like from one of the previous sets, was one of her grandkids. The neighbors could get your girl. I would have wore all them. Shonda, child would have took my motherfucking shoe off on their asses. And it's crazy because at first it was like a combination of kids that was just turned up. It was big kids, it was little kids. Um, they was just off the chain at first. Like it was real bad. And the previous management, I'm pretty sure at some point in time she stopped renewing people's leases. She started to get tired, probably tired of me. But it wasn't just me, it was other people. And then it was certain interactions that she would have with people's children, like they was out there, just smoking in the laundry room, like literally next door to her office, doing what, doing whatever, going into empty apartments, you name it. What's he barking for? He bark anytime. He don't be playing. He be on it. It's probably somebody walking by. But it was crazy. One little girl, a part of the previous set. I think I got that recording somewhere. I know I kept them. I downloaded them. This little girl, cause she wasn't talking to me, cause I had already said what I had to say, and I just ain't had nothing to say to them kids no more. So she came back in front of the door and she was, like I said, she was talking trash. She can't do this to us. She can't do this. Girl, why she said cause we been out here half amount of time and she just got out here. Some shit she said, like a little girl. She was about 7 or 8. But she did all that because she was mad she couldn't knock on my door. Oh, I got it on this phone. I'm about to play it. Y'all gonna laugh. My children did get spankings, however, if they had caught throwing rocks. Oh yeah, it would have been on because you probably, you know what I'm saying, you had a hold on yours. You knew where they was at and stuff like that. Here go the little wenches. They used to play on my door before. So they knocked on the other lady door first. I want to get to the part where she was talking trash. That's the fun part. But yeah, they want to knock on the other lady door first. Oh, hold up. This was after I cussed out. This was she went and knocked. And she dragged her over there, trying to make her knock on the door. She said, no, that's that mean lady. Oh, they came back again. Hold on, they came back again. She said she might call the police on me. She said, for what? Her big ass was a bully. Okay, listen to the little girl talk shit. So basically, they stalling because don't nobody want to knock on my door. That was them. Oh, this the good part. She said you act like she can grab you in her house and torture you. And that big one with that red shirt, she's a big instigator. She lucky her goddamn people got somewhere to live. Cause that's the one that's down. I still got these videos. I ain't like, girl, them kids bad as a motherfucker. When y'all be hearing me when I say, oh my gosh, they getting off the bus. Like when I be sewing, I be like, oh, you can hit. Girl, them be the elementary kids that be cussing and acting a fool. Not the big ones. The big ones be tired because, you know, they do all they fighting at school and then they just come home like they ain't do nothing. I was like, and then she bigger than the girl and she trying to bully her into knocking on my door when I already set that boundary. The other girl was like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's the mean lady. That's the lady that it was some little boy talking about something he cussed me out. That little boy did not cuss me out. Matter of fact, his ass gone too. Anyway, girl, I just be minding my business. I don't be bothering nobody. And that's the shit. But yeah, that was the no, the funny thing is the bigger girl in that video that was trying to hype the girl up to do it, her family still lives downstairs. And I guess that's her grandmother or her father. They both of them, they don't speak to me. They be looking at me crazy because I got that little girl together. And then on top of that, it was like I want to say her grandfather would come through or whatever. And he was very nice and he spoke to me and talked to me a couple times. And I was like, yeah, so that's your granddaughter that da 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 da. He was like, she did. Yup, I told all that shit. I said, yeah, that's the little girl I told her stop knocking on my motherfucking door. And he was like, you did? Yup, and did. Them bitches they don't like me. They don't even look my way. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You gonna leave me the fuck alone. I ain't bothering nobody. Now, it'd be different if I was stirring up stuff and I was going and I was going to this person's house. I don't do that. I'd be laughing and joking and be sitting here up here talking to y'all half the day. Other than that, I'm minding my business. It was so funny because in that order, it's gonna be it's up and it's stuck because I still got footage and I could have easily told that lady that was your granddaughter. That girl came from your house. I could have easily did that. I ain't do it. But that girl, she was still trying to, be funny and stuff or whatever. And so after I got my puppy, he will bark at her and chase her ass, and she'll go screaming like when I first got him. And she did that because she thought I would make my dog bite her because I didn't like her. Because of the fucked up shit she did. That wasn't the case. He just go off on everybody. But once she realized that's just how he is, she'll say, look, she's still bad as fuck and grown as fuck. But like I said, don't come knocking on my motherfucking door. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you hungry for real. You done fucked that up. You can't get that for me. I don't know what the fuck they wanted. But I ain't got it for them. But I got enough is in here for who live here. Anyway, fuck them hoes. I need to go pour me I might go pour me a cold root beer. But yeah, child. I said, this is crazy. I had to cuss these children out. Because they decided to spin the block. I'm just chilling, y'all. But nah, that shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny as a mother. It's funny now because I done had to do it so many times. But I meant what the fuck I said. But leave me the fuck alone. The shit funny as a mother. Like these kids, yo. It was a um it was a video that I seen earlier. No, it was yesterday on TikTok where the lady was leaving work and she had her little rolling bag and I guess what they said a student had threw a book at her and it hit her in the face and I think she had a cut on her arm and then like her face was starting to swell up and she was like, see, we got a teacher getting ready to go to urgent care because the student assaulted her or whatever they was. I was like, child, I can't do it. Those days of my life are over. I can't, no. Mm-mm. It's like no, like they ain't scared of nothing, child. One little boy, and he wasn't little. He was a teenager. He was like, "Oh, I done been shot before." Like, cause that was when the teenage crowd was around here, and they was just, girl. They was so off the chain. I could look at them. I'm like, you come here. You know, you need to get your shit together. And they be like, man, I already knew what they was doing. I already knew what they was doing. It was crazy. But yeah, child. Oh, Shonda. I seen where old girl supposedly went to court today. You said, cause I'm not gonna play. No, I ain't playing with nobody, baby. Kids. They all of me. They ass book. Line them up. I've been watching Mr. season of reviews, and I had to understand this season is up. You know what? It's some new reviews. It's a lot of them. It was so many. I didn't even do those. Were the first two that I seen, and I don't know. I for some reason when it comes to him, when it comes to any of these people, it's like a quick laugh, and then I just be over them because I just get so tired of the same shenanigans. I'm for real. I don't really care enough, but I did watch a few. It was I gotta catch up on Tiff. This job been having me chokehold behind. I know it has. These people. Shh. Mm. So I did see. I seen a couple today. It was two men, and one of them was standing behind him like Joe standing behind Charles, and the other one was eating like Charles do. And he had some lima beans, and he had some beef, some type of, it might have been steak or something like that. He said whatever the seasoning was that was put on the lima beans was too daggone salty. He said, but the beef seasoning is good. So I was like, okay, so that's like three people that said the beef seasoning is good. That's it's edible. Um, it was another guy that always mocks Netta. I cannot think of his name, but he always do this with his hand like Netta do, and it'd be so funny. And he tastes his chicken. He says chicken ain't taste like nothing. That was one video he did. Then it was a black lady I saw. She fried some chicken, but of course, she seasoned her flour, dipped her chicken in, some egg, and then breaded it. And then when it came out, she said it was actually good that way. So the people were saying that she looked like she can fry chicken better than the other lady that was in the video that I showed. I forgot her name. She something, but that was her boyfriend in the other video, or husband or something like that. So they both did two separate reviews, and nobody's review influenced the other because however they did it, they did it separate. But anyway, now I didn't watch any more. I don't think it was any more that I seen. I gotta do a little bit at a time. I gotta do a little bit at a time. I might come back. I don't know. I really didn't add any more because I might, but it was the level of hate for me. Reba know what I'm talking about. The hate, the haters come through mad because you know I know what to do and I know how to go viral when I want to on TikTok, and they're mad. If I took social media serious, I would really do well. I just don't. But anyway, so as far as the hurricane goes, did you know that they said people are going to get in trouble if they help people because there are resources available for the people to apply for help. Like I think it's $750 that's supposed to help them. Um, and I'm like, how they gonna help? How they gonna apply for help if a lot of people don't have power, water, internet? Yes, we was just hating. I bet you he ain't touch on that subject no more. Anyway, so Ain't gonna say a word. Cause see, that's why I said he was nameless. Because he's a nobody. That's why I said nameless, talentless, nobody. Mm-hmm. Because I would never utter your name. You ain't say mine, so I'm gonna say yours for. See how that work? That's why I say just like okay. Now, mind you, it's been videos that I've done in the past, and then they'll recirculate. Like as far as like Peach, it will recirculate, especially with the incident that just happened with her, and she called herself trying to be funny with the trans woman. Yeah, because she used to be a woman. Actually, okay. Anyway, so she was trying to be funny, and you notice how like what basically what happened in that algorithm, anything that went viral with her talking about her getting dragged because she done got re-dragged again, that video will start trending again because I can look and all of a sudden it's circulating again and people liking it and they coming to my page. So I've been viral plenty of times. That's nothing. But yeah, some people don't have no type of way. How they gonna apply? They don't have a way to apply for this stuff. And then how can you sit there and say that their neighbor can't come and give them something that they need or come help them on what? And then it was threatening the possibility of them being did they say it could be arrested or something like I was like, man, I know you tripping. So you mean to tell me if I'm barbecuing and my neighbor wants some of that food, I can't get them none of the food? That's crazy. Peach ain't gonna get satisfied till somebody knock her head on her body. You know what? Reba, where was you at? Was you in the live tonight? I ain't see you because people were saying, "Hey, Reba." I don't know. Maybe I ain't see because it was so many comments tonight. But she did that to get them people off her tail, and she wanted some sympathy. That's her way of people forgetting about what she just did. But no, that is not going to be forgiven. It's not going to be forgiven. It was so funny. One of my TikTok friends, who's that capo, added me in the comments in the clapback. I was like, I already been here because I think I had already reposted it. I love a good dragging, but see, I might wait till tomorrow and go viral tomorrow morning and talk about it. I know what to do. I know how to be strategic with the algorithm. I know how to go viral anytime I want to. I choose not to because after I do it, okay, I'm done for like a month or two. Like it ain't nothing to come back and watch me do. I really don't. I don't care enough to commentate about the Diddies and the whoever else. Let me pour my drink. My throat getting dry. Oh Lord, where's my blue cup? But you know what? For real. I was like, I think I'm gonna start going live a little bit more on TikTok just for a little bit to see what. Cause one thing I can say, for the most part, I think their analytics are more accurate than over here for certain things, not for a lot of things, just certain things. And I don't think I ever gave myself a chance over there. I really haven't. And plus, you can play music over there. Child, you can feel like you at the house having a whole house party over there. But technically, I could now because I mean, I'm not monetized. So it don't matter. But yeah, that was crazy how they was talking about them people had to do all that, and I'm like, how they gonna apply? And then when they apply for these resources, they gotta sit around and twiddle their thumbs and wait for $750, and they done lost everything in their possession. But it's money for the mother folks, honey. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, but Shonda, I know you've been swamped. I know, cause it's a lot going on. I didn't even realize. Oh, and it's supposed to be like a couple more coming through. But you know what? I think this what I think for real. I think old girl, excuse me, she wanted sympathy today. She wanted to divert the attention. Because you know, people love babies and puppies. So with that being said, it was easy to divert the attention back to the pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? That's what she'll do, or she'll put like one of her kids up there cooking, or the baby nom nom. She know people love them some nom nom, and that's the kind. You know, she kind of that's how she kind of moved. Cause I promise you, right after that live, she posted that picture of that dinner. I was like, ain't it raining in Florida right now? She probably in the house. She probably ain't get to run them streets today. And then you know, she probably decided to lay low because the algorithm jumping, but it ain't jumping the way she wanted to jump. Cause people they tearing her up over there. It's not going the way you know she wanted it to go. Ain't nobody forgetting big booty. The people are sick of you. Big body. Yeah. Child, Mike said that lady had on. What she said? He said he said the super sticker. It said she had what? Lightning bolt stretch marks, and then he put hashtag thunder thighs. Girl, I don't know what's wrong with him. And he said she should have been a baby. I said, what? And it was funny because, like I said, before we got out the live, I told Mo, I said she probably sitting up in this live strategizing her next move. And next thing you know, she posted what she cooked for dinner for her family. After them pictures she put up, making it seem like, because technically in the video, she did not say she was in labor and delivery. I said delivery. I think she said, how do we go from this to this? And I'm like, well, what is this to this? So, child, Mike was up there cutting up. He was cutting up. You know, he gonna say something wild. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what her goal was. Um, I think she was just trolling. She was in the house in the rainboard, upset because she couldn't, you know, go to the, you know, casino or nothing like that. She probably ain't had no money. It probably was raining too bad. And then 9 times out of 10, you know, because there's another storm circulating and percolating and coming back through, they probably done changed up them children's schedule, you know, them schools and stuff down there for safety reasons. So she probably was on full-fledged mommy duty. And she, had nothing to do. And that's what she had to start some confusion some kind of way. Because she was probably, in the house. The furthest she probably went was to the grocery store to get that food that she cooked today. Because she shop every day. When she get that money with them checks, that little money on cash out. So I don't know. Y'all was having fun today while I was completely. You was quitting everything. I know you was. Oh my god! Like I could not imagine it. It's gonna be like that for a while. Cause these child, I just seen this video. Oh my gosh! Before I came over here, one incubator. Yeah, playing with people. I was like, okay, this is probably from many many years ago. And then you seen that picture of him looking down at the baby. And then the new people, they don't know no better that she always playing. Some of them they down there talking about congratulations, a lot of them. Then one of them talking, I thought you was having two babies. You know, she just ain't had nothing to do today. And I know when it's raining in Florida, all I gotta do is go to somebody live. That ain't too far from her. I know it's raining where she at too. You know what I'm talking about, Reba. All you got to get on do is go on them lives and see. She probably was sitting in that house with them children. All the pieces. Because she had to be a mama today. And mm-mm. Yeah, oh, it was a video I seen before I got up here. It was a guy, he was driving like a dump truck. And he literally like ran off the road, but he ran like head on into a bridge. And it was a guy, he had just recorded it. He was like, "Man, you okay? You good?" Yeah, oh, you do okay. It was a good laugh. Oh my god, who was cutting up? And he was riding, he ran straight into the bridge. And the guy that was riding by, he had filmed it. And he said, "Man, let me pull over and make sure he all right." So he's like, "Man, you all right?" Why the driver got out the truck, the dump truck, and said, "Man, what happened?" He was like, "I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what happened. You good?" So, girl, he ran clean into a bridge. Like, the. So, yeah. He ran off the road. Yeah. Driving is ghetto. It really is sometimes. I just. Yeah, she be cutting up. She be calling that shit. I said, this don't make no sense. This girl, then she got to pulling them pictures out. I was like, wait a minute, that girl playing with us. And then, like I said, I seen that live earlier because I didn't stay in the live, and it was raining down there in Florida. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't stay in that live because it's a certain person that if they got a wrench in certain people's lives, I don't go to because I know they're gonna block me or might block me because people weird. So, but it was raining, and it was raining quite a bit. And you already know she ain't got no business on nobody road. She can't even drive when it's dry outside. On my living room. TV and listening from my office while working. I know that's right. Them lives be funny. But you know what? The only thing I did catch up Shonda on Tiffany was basically people was in that meeting. Oh, excuse me. And I think they were okay with the people being in the meeting. But it's certain instructions and rules, you can't, be recording and all that. And basically people was coming in there and they was doing the most. So with that being said, I'm like, why would y'all do that? Because the people got y'all information, y'all putting y'all email addresses and all up in these Zoom links. Like, you think these people don't know who? So basically, I think they said it was a little bit of a delay or something, and then I just kind of clicked off. I didn't get the full update of what happened either, but I know the people went in there doing the most when they weren't supposed to be doing the most in the Zoom link instead of just sitting back, laying low, being nosy. They started doing other stuff. So that's what I've seen so far. But that was the hearing about her and the board members, right? About her not being able to make the decisions or something. But yeah, honey, let me tell you, they need to hurry up and handle business. They taking too long, in my opinion. There is. Yeah, she messed up this time when she offended. Who she offended? What? Uh. Okay, so she. Okay, after she put some dinner, she put this picture up here. Hold on, it's another one. He would don't like me, Peach. He just like my Uchi. I'm going to bed. I done had enough of this wench. Why would you show? It says what giving birth naturally looks like for mommy and baby. And she show all these crypt tales looking pictures. Like ain't nobody had no babies before. And she making all these faces, and then the new people, they saying congratulations. Well, I'm returning. I done had enough of this winch. I'm just sick of it. It's okay. I'm going in, y'all. Y'all be easy. She ain't gonna get on my nerves no further.